What is happening, you lot? Welcome back to the Hashtag United channel. Today we have another league game for you. I'm here with Stampy. We're going up against Redbridge FC and we're away today. And if you're a hardcore fan, you'd know that we played here in a very historic 4-3 comeback and a very good halftime team talk. This is what happened.
Do not let all the good work you've done the last few weeks go to pot!
Puts it in towards that back stick. Ryan Adams getting there! Oh, it's a fantastic goal! Tom Williams putting the ball in towards the back stick. Better, Jack Harrison! He leaps like a salmon! And he's going to play it down the line. This man's not off. The lino knows. He plays on. Chance, hit across the box. It's in! It's in!
Do not let all the good work you've done the last few weeks go to pot! Don't just give things up!
Jesus Christ.
Hashtag nails, the one and only. And don't forget to hashtag it.
Nothing on the banana today?
No, nothing on the banana today, apart from a few spots.
Albie doesn't actually write on the banana himself, I found out, because he writes like a 2-year-old. True.
Wow.
Let's do this, baby!
When you get your first goal?
Mate, I'm feeling good today. Something might happen, you never know. Depends if I'm starting or not.
Do-rags on.
Do-rags on, come on, the powers.
The powers.
The powers.
Trying to figure out Photoshop.
I got nutmegged by my dog earlier. I was running in the garden with him.
It's not hard.
Kicked it in the air and he jumps onto it, hits in his nose and goes through my legs. And I was like, oh, better than Yanni there.
Talk to me about this sweepstake.
Oh, the sweepstake, the Spend Dog sweepstake. Everyone that works at Hashtags in on it. You put £1 in each round and you take turns going first and you pick a goal scorer. And no one can pick the same player. So if it was my go first, I might go, for example, Richo, because he just scored a hat-trick. And then if it was Lou's go second, he'd pick someone, and so on and so on. And if your guy scores, doesn't have to be first goal scorer, doesn't matter how many goals they score. If they just score a goal in that game, you get a point. We do that every single round of the season. And at the end, it should probably be between sort of 45, 50 games. Whoever's got the most points wins all those £1 from every single week. It's going to be like a lot of money. It's going to be like 300-400 quid, I think, the winner will get.
Devs is in it as well, though.
Devs is in it, which is controversial because he knows the team. So he could, for example, if I pick before him and I pick someone and he doesn't want me to get a point, he could just drop him. I hope he doesn't do that, because then I'll drop him.
Was Farai last season here a shot or a cross?
Well, I know what I think, and I'm pretty sure you guys know what you think, but definitely not a shot.
He plays on. Chance, hit across the box. It's in! It's in!
Farai, talk to me about your shim roller here last season. Was it a cross or
I made
was it a goal?
history here, LP. If you can remember, insert clip right here. What would you want?
That's a shin roller. I'm going to zoom in on your shin. That's the bum of a man that's back to scoring ways. How'd it feel to get a hat-trick?
Yes, feels good. Feels good. I said on camera the other night that I should have had probably a couple more, shouldn't I? I should have had 5 and highlights come out. Tell a different story. But,
You can always be critical of your own work. But
always critical. But 3 points, isn't it? Good start. Let's go again today. I'll settle for anyone scoring in 3 points today.
This guy just told me he's going to bad me up on camera. Joshua Asuda, he's all gassed because he's won the academy and stuff. Listen, I think it's time to see who's got the better touch. Oh. I can do it in my sleep. In your sleep.
Start again.
Don't ever chat to me. Don't ever chat to me. Bro, he hit it behind me. The sun. The sun. And he still took it down. Your service went behind him. He's had to do this. He can't just still done it.
Ooh, see what I mean? Why can't you just do that? Huh?
What's that? Take 50.
Pegs, coming back from injury?
Yes.
What's the crack? Let me know.
I don't know, to be honest. I'm just training now. There's still a little bit of discomfort. I reckon just over a month or so, hopefully.
Get you back in the mix.
Back in the first team. Back in. Winning the league again, mate. We hope.
Yes, we've got some exciting news.
We do.
Tell me.
Why tell you when you can see for yourself?
What is this? What's going on?
The big Hursit. Big Hursit, little Hursit. Even I'm a big man, you know what I'm saying? Dan Edge, Bolo.
But for the people that don't know, who is it and why is he here?
This is my brother, Jamie Hursit. He's here to help improve our squad. And hopefully push forward to win some more titles.
How does it feel to join?
Feels good, man. Feels really, really good. Looking forward to it. Just want to get started now and win games. Win games.
You're not going to be as much as a clown as your bro, though, are you?
Wait till I settle in.
Okay, important that we carry on the momentum from Wednesday night. Absolutely key is that we win that midfield battle. You were phenomenal when you come on the other night. As a pair, you're absolutely key to us in there. If you win that battle in there, we'll win the game. Wide players, you know it's expected of you. Richo, carry on from what you're doing. And at the back, same again. Same again, make sure we're solid, we head high, we volley high, we defend first. Yeah, we're on the front foot, but it's quite compacted pitch, it's quite narrow. Set pieces are going to be absolutely key to us. Both ends of the pitch. They were tremendous the other night, brilliant set pieces. We attacked them well, but we can attack them better. We know the quality to expect from it. Make sure our start positions are right, defensively when we're attacking as well, so we're retaining the ball. More of the same. Work hard, give me everything. It's all that, it's a minimum requirement, it's hard work. And if we do that, we'll be okay. Let's go, come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another #United match. Our third game of the season. We're going up against Redbridge, who are currently sitting third in the league. I'm delighted to be joined by my brother, Sebby boy. Seb, how are you feeling about today's game?
Feeling very good. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to make it for the game midweek, so I missed that fantastic performance. Record-breaking game indeed. So I'm looking forward to hopefully seeing my first win the boys get this season today.
Yeah, so since that game, we finished that game in 8th position. There was a game last night which dropped us down to 9th position. Redbridge have played 3 games. They've won 2, so they've got 6 points, and they lost the other one. We obviously have 3 points from 2 games. If you win today, we would go ahead of them in the league, and we can climb quite a few places with the win today, but it's not going to be easy. Redbridge are a decent side, a good manager who was actually manager of a team called May and Baker, who you may remember won our league last year, and since coming here he's taken a lot of players with him, a lot of the players that did very well for May and Baker last year. One is Gilchrist.
Yeah, the man Gilchrist. I mean, this for this team, when he did join Redbridge at the end of last season, he got 16 goals in 18 games, and I think he had a better than a goal per game ratio for May and Baker as well.
He scored 20 odd in the league below before he moved, so he probably got close to 40 goals last season.
Yeah, so we've got him, they've got a guy called Taylor Tombyes, who got 2 off the bench against Takeley in their narrow 3-2 defeat.
A name that you may remember, guys, brother of Dylan Tombyes, who was a West Ham player who sadly passed away from cancer. And actually, a shout out to the Redbridge guys, because they actually warm up in DT38 shirts. I've got one at home actually, and obviously as a West Ham fan, we remember that. So good lad, Taylor Tombyes. And I actually watched these guys play on Tuesday night, and he scored 2, as you mentioned, one of which was a very well taken goal. He's going to start against us today. He's their top goal scorer right now with 3, I believe.
3 effectively, yeah. So those 2 up front, we're going to have our hands full, absolutely. And Takeley, the team they did lose to in that narrow defeat, they are 3 from 3.
Yeah.
So they're, you know, if they're going to be a tough test.
I'm expecting Redbridge to be up there towards the end of the season. Should we take a look at the team we're using today?
Let's have a look.
Okay, so in goal, keeping his place for the 3rd game in a row, is Tim Pitman, clean sheet last game. The defence is almost unchanged from last match. Tom Williams keeps his place, goal and an assist for him. Wilson at centre-back, he keeps his place after a great debut. He's alongside Farai Singano. Jamie Hersett does come in for his debut. Ryan Adams did a great job at right-back last game, but he's playing further up the pitch today. In midfield, we have no Ricky Evans, who's unavailable for selection, so it's Lee Hersett, who was unbelievable off the bench in midweek, goal and an assist. He's in the middle with Ross Gleed. Ahead of them, on the left, we have Triple H, Harry Honesty. Ryan Adams playing behind the striker tonight. On the right, we have Albert Key. And up front, Richo, who got the hat-trick, of course. Can he score some more goals? He's our top goal scorer of the season so far with 3. And on the bench, we have Joshua Asude, Jack Martin, Samraj Gill for his first potential appearance of the season, George Smith back from injury, and Marcus Stamp. Marcus Stamp, the only player on the bench who's played for us before this season. So lots of new blood. Let's see what happens in this game. So Redbridge are going to get us underway here. They're in the blue, weirdly, when they're called Redbridge. They play in blue. And speaking of the colour red, it might look a bit weird. We're wearing red shorts, Seb. That is because
referee
there was a kick clash. Yeah, so we actually borrowed the red shorts, away shorts, of Redbridge. So thank you to them for lending them to us. And yeah, we're in the yellow, blue and red of #United today, up against the blue of Redbridge. We're underway. Let's go.
Well, it'll be interesting to know the last time we had 2 brothers on the pitch and won a game. It may have been at the Britannia Stadium.
Yeah, because we had them away from the Wembley Cup as well.
Hat-trick of assists that day. Thanks for asking. When was the last time I wore the famous yellow and blue? Or blue and yellow as it was then? Oh,
that looked dangerous. Gleedy's been... Is it Gleedy or is it Lee? It's Gleedy. Gleedy's taken in the back of the head from behind there. And he fell down with a thud. Hope he's all right. I don't think there was any malice in it, but it was a dangerous challenge. Free kick then. Tom Williams will take it. It's not a great one. Oh, but it's been deflected by the man who's just picked up a yellow. Keeper has...
Corner.
He's not kept it in. And it's a corner. And he's not happy. And that, I think, on the current rules of the game, the new rules, that actually is a...
Green card.
It's a sin-binnable offence. Throwing the ball away.
Is the referee going to make a decision?
Sin-bin. I think that's what Richo's saying to him. It's one of the new rules. We got an assist, obviously, off his corner on Wednesday. Here we go. Whipped in. It's a good delivery. Wilson's there. That was Willow to Willow. Wilson couldn't keep it down. Dickens to take it. Burgess in loads of space on the edge of the box. He's going to whip it in, though. Here's the ball from Dickens. It looks good. Is that off the line? I'm not sure who got the last touch on that, you know. Well closed down by Ryan Adams on the edge. No foul. Farai Singano comes away with it on the same ground he did score his only #goal on in the comeback against Newbury Forest. He finds Triple H here. Harry Honesty getting forward. He's got Gleedy out on the left. He's still going on his own. On his right foot, whips it across. It's going to be a corner. Good from Wilson there to find Lee Hersey, who turns his man. He's got H to his left. He finds him. Can Triple H make some space here? Up against the Redbridge right back. Oh, he's just not connected with that. He's hit it well in terms of power, but it's not the direction he would have hoped for. I don't think it was a shot. Willow keeps it in. Looks for H down the line.
Rolled him.
Can he deliver? Gets the corner. Ball in from Tom Williams. It's a low one towards the near post. Richo's there. And it's cleared off the line by Burgess for Redbridge. And that was almost a repeat of the goal. The first goal from Wednesday night's game against Tower Hamlets. Another free kick opportunity here for Redbridge. Burgess to whip it in for the Blues. There's the delivery, keeping it away from Tim Pitman. A few hands in the box there. Pitman uses his hands though to catch it comfortably. Cav Clark with some work to do to get back in the side, actually.
Absolutely. I've not seen Tim do much wrong, to be honest, since he's come in. Here we go.
Albie's turned his man. He's found Richo in the box. Can he get a shot off? Good defending from Abiola. Richo puts it across. Keeper claims it. There's definitely a foul on Albie there, but he played advantage. He managed to get Richo in. Albie keep on the ball here. Can he slip in the run of Lee Hersey? He's got H to his left. He could get a shot off. Plays it to H. Should be a goal! And he's put it wide, and that's a fantastic chance for H. Best chance of the game so far. Lee Hersey should have an assist.
We had a really good angle on that, and for me, the ball was there to be struck with his laces, and it looked as though it just got a little too close to it. He had to go with the side foot, and it just wasn't the angle for that. It was always going wide as soon as he made that decision.
Good flick on from Albie. Richo's onside. Oh, it's a massive save, you know, from Gislet. I thought Richo had just worked it past him with a deft little touch, but keeper was equal to it. Good from Farai. H. Little 1-2 with Ryan. That comes to Albie. Albie to Gleedy. Gleedy. Back over to Ryan Adams. Can he whip this ball in? There's the cross. It's not a bad one. Albie's there. Wins the header. Richo with a knee. And it's straight at the keeper. There just wasn't any power on it, Seb.
I mean, I don't think there's much more he could have done. Albie's done great to be there. Richo's in the right place at the right time. Just didn't fall for him.
Gislet. Sending it forward. Farai watching it and winning it. Dickens heads it back. Looking for Tombai as a striker. Headed on. Farai again underneath it. Now Stanley up against Tom Williams. Ball on the left foot. Pitman with the save. Massive chance for Redbridge.
I'm going to give it to him. I don't know whether he needed to do that, but I'm glad he did. It looked fantastic. Was it a TV save or a YouTube save, should I say? I don't really mind. It was needed to be made and he's done well. Great kick again from Tim.
So there's the half-time whistle. 0-0 at the break between #United and Redbridge. Seb, thoughts on the game so far?
Yeah, I'd say a pretty even contest. I mean, easy for us to say, but I would say we have just edged it. We probably had more of the clearer cut chances, but this game is on a knife edge. Could go either way. The next goal, obviously, is absolutely massive. However, what I think we've got this year is strength on the bench. We had that last year, but even more so now. So Devs has got options.
See what Devs has to say to the lads, and we'll see you shortly for the second half.
You look, in general play, we look completely in control. But I'm not sure we're really showing enough intent when we get the opportunities to go forward. It's all, again, let's use the word again, it's all a little bit reactive. It's all a little bit, oh, here we're going, let's go. Rather than making things happen, rather than making a run off of someone. Sometimes make a run, not even to receive the ball, but someone else can receive it. Sometimes I think we look, oh, I'm not going to get it, so I'm going to stand still. Whereas a little check into a pocket, a little run beyond, would create the opportunity for the pass to become seen easier. You've shown a little bit of reluctance to get into those start positions, which means that you're chasing back. And again, you're working hard and the work rate's there, but sometimes it's about working a little bit smarter and getting yourself in the position that means that you're going to go and hurt them a little bit more. On the whole, we've defended well to the counter. Been fantastic, been great, but don't be too keen. Yeah, that's when you give the fouls away. Big thing that's letting us down again is our information. It's so key, and it's not, come on boys, it's not when play's stopped and slow. It's things like when the ball's going out. Think of one where Alb comes up for a header, Richo makes a run, and it's a glance, and because he's seen where Richo's start position is, he's trying to do loads with it, but we've got 2 or 3 watching him that can see it, and if you give him info, just a little flick round the corner, he help make his mind up for him. Yeah, and that's when that's where we've got to be better with helping each other out. When we're just 2 or 3 yards away, I ain't got to hear it, but I know there's no information from the decision that he's made. Personally, I think we should be winning, but we're not, and we know how quickly things can turn. And I know we've got more in us as well. We're just short of being good. Just short of being good. So let's find that little bit and be good. Yeah, come on, keep going.
Ross Glee gets us underway in the second half then. Still 0-0, of course. Dev's looking for a little bit more, considering we've had the lion's share of the chances in the first half. Redbridge coming out their shell, though, as well, towards the end, showing they can score. This game could go either way. It's bad distribution here. Chance for Redbridge. Tom Byes puts it into the box. Give for Gilchrist. Closed down by Farai, which forced his shot over. But the defence went to sleep a little bit there. Luke Wilson been talking to the ref a lot. Turned his back on the play. Pittman's distribution was intercepted. Could have been a sloppy goal to concede.
It would have been a very, very frustrating start to the second half. But I think Wilson needs to let it go now. The referee's clearly not going to come to eye with him on this one. Just move on.
Abiola with the throw. Tom Williams wins the header. Richo coming to contest it against Latimer. Comes to Lee Hursit now. Looks for Ryan Adams. Captain today again in Jack Harrison's absence. Can Ryan get up against his man here? Osei. Looks to deliver it. Wins the corner. We'll take it. Willow. Whips it in towards the back stick. Keeper comes and gets something on it. Does enough. As Dickens clears it. Farai gets it to Richo. Lovely little silky footwork from Richo. And a switch back to Tom Williams, who's onside. Willow to Ryan. Can Ryan deliver? It's a good ball towards the back post. Albie Keefe heads it off target.
Great move. Started by that good first touch from Richo. Played it out wide really nicely. And good ball in from Ryan Adams. What I liked most about that was the way he quickly got the ball out of his feet and put that ball in. Very fast. Good stuff, that.
Gilchrist on the ball now, who can be dangerous. He loves these balls in behind.
He was offside.
I actually thought he was offside as well. Lino had a great view of it. Tom Byes scored a good goal from a very similar counter like this on Tuesday night, I should say. Ball across. Gleedy gets it off. Corner then for Redbridge. Comes in. It's very flat. Pittman gets something on it. Not particularly convincing, but it was enough to take it away from trouble. It's going to come back to Burgess here, who finds Barlow shaping up to shoot. Hits it. Had the nice curl on it. Good trajectory, but not a target.
Yeah, decent contacts on that.
Ryan wins the flick on. Albie's going to chase it. Oh, great work from Albie. Can he get a shot off here? Plays it to George Smith. Yes! George Smith for his first official #United goal, but all credit has to go to Albie.
That was sensational from Albie. So many times we've seen that sort of terrier-like attitude give away a free kick in a very, very silly area. He didn't do that. He was patient. He won the ball back, and then he was very composed, and the ball's balled straight to George Smith's feet, who'll be absolutely delighted to open his #United account.
You've got to say as well, George Smith's first touch made it hard for him to get the finish off, and he was so close that he just had to get something on it. But he did well to get those 2 touches in tight succession to beat Gislet in goal. The super fans are loving life. Hashtag 1-0 up against Redbridge. Hashtag playing some good stuff, particularly down the left right now. And that's a very late tackle from a man that should have got a yellow card in the first half.
Surely it'll be one now.
Got to be. Now, if Willow can pick out a good delivery here, get us a second goal, we'll be in the driving seat. It'll be lovely. Here's the ball from Willow. It's going to come across the keeper who spills it. George Smith bags a second. It's a brace for George off the bench. What a ball from Willow. Keeper couldn't deal with it, Seb.
Fox in the box. George Smith. He's where he needs to be at just the right time. Good ball in from Willow. It was a great strike, and the keeper, I mean, he won't be happy with that, but George is there. It is 2-0, and I've got a grin on the sides of my face. I've got a big... I'm grinning, guys. I'm grinning.
He's grinning. Well done, George Smith. 2 real strikers finishes in tight areas. Gets there, gets a foot on it. Massive. He can score a lot of them this season in this league.
There was a bit of a joke going around on social media. George himself saying, anyone need any strikers after Richo's hat-trick? Well, he's nearly pulled level with him for the season already. Could we see a second-half hat-trick from George Smith?
Tim Pitman sending it forward over to H, who wins a little flick on.
Been a lot quieter second half, Harry Honesty.
Albie Keefe turns his man again, and it's the man on the yellow card that takes him down. He's got to be careful.
Albie Keefe has taken over the role that Harry Honesty adopted in the first half as being the pest.
Here comes the ball from Willow. It's a good one. Wilson!
Oh, corner.
That was going in.
Yeah,
it was going to go in if it wasn't for the header of number 5, Latimer.
He's going to score some goals this year. Wilson. He might go in my fantasy team.
Corner's gone short to Lee Hursick. Can he get the shot off? Oh, it's just wide. Nice little change up of the strategy there. Heather goes back to Blackledge, the new left back. Gilchrist chests that down. It's very good work from Gilchrist, you have to say. Oh, he's done well to win the 50-50 against Ross Gleed as well. He didn't shirk responsibility there, but Tom Williams comes through. The man that loves to take responsibility on himself, and he finds Harry Honesty here. He's been quiet in the second half, but he's getting a little bit of a marauding run going here. Still Harry Honesty. Still Harry Honesty! Oh! On the right foot. Everything was there but the finish.
That was a sensation. He's woken up. That was more like the Harry Honesty of the first half. If it was only on his left foot, we could have seen the net bulging, but what a run from H.
That was actually a very Joshua Asude-like run, and we're going to see Asude come on now. He's going to enter the fray. He's going to come on for Ryan Adams. Long throw for the substitute here, Hall. See if we can test the hashtag defence here on a clean sheet at the moment. They want to keep it that way. Luke Wilson heads it backwards out of danger.
Incredible awareness there. To know that you couldn't get enough on it to get out of danger and just to flick it behind you. It's brave. When it comes off, it looks great.
Corner though for Redbridge. It's about 8 minutes left here. It's coming in. Chance. Luke Wilson in amongst it. Gets something on it. It's 14. It's it. Tom Williams got a touch on that. Flicked on and off. Come to Latimer. Gill's going to chase it down. Pass has got all the way through to Heather here. He looks lively. He's not always necessarily that polished for Redbridge, but Heather getting involved in a lot of things. Comes to Stanley. He loves a cross. Left footed into the box. Heather takes it down in the box. Gets a shot off. Over.
Goal kick. That could be all she wrote.
Sent forward by Redbridge. And there's the final whistle. And it's a comfortable 2-0 win for Hashtag United up against Redbridge. Big win, Seb.
Massive win. And, you know, it's just really nice to have a game like that where, you know, at half-time you think this could go any way, really. The first goal was going to be absolutely massive. George Smith's come on, and that's such a big 2 goals for George. You know, to have a little injury, to come off the bench and get 2, absolutely massive.
It's nice that we've got a couple of strikers that are fit and firing right now. I need a man of the match, Seb.
Yeah, I mean, it's a tough one to pick. It's very good performances all across the field. I think special mention to pretty much everyone in the back 5. I think everyone was fantastic. Great to see another clean sheet for the boys. One that stands out for me, though, I'm going to have to say for us, Ngannou. I think it was absolutely imperial for us. Every time he was asked a question, he dealt with it. He looked strong, composed, shut them out more times than the others. I'd say great to see Jamie Hurst in his debut. Wilson was brilliant as well, as was Willow, bringing the balls in. So all of them did great, but Fry stands out as the man of the match for me today.
Fair play. Good stuff. Thank you for watching, guys. We'll see what Devs has to say now in the team talk, but
Should be positive because that's a big win. Well done, hashtag 2-0.
Well done. You deserve that. It was comfortable. It wasn't necessarily pretty. We weren't our best, but you controlled the tempo of the game. Second half, there's a difference. The first half we allowed the tempo to be slow, but the second half it was on our terms. And that was once we got the first goal. We got the first goal and then we controlled the game really well. And that passage between the first and second goal I was really impressed with. We're making slow steps. Yeah, again, we don't get carried away. We've got a game on Tuesday. They come around thick and fast. It's important that we recover properly. But that was a real team performance. Delighted for you coming on and getting your first goals. Well done. Yeah, and that's instinct and being in there and following in. And that's what we did. We looked dangerous without really having to overexert ourselves, which allowed us to control it. Defensively as a unit, I thought you were magnificent. Faz, you were like a rash, phenomenal, brilliant. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. And it's good, it's solid, but you know, exactly that. Yeah, we have to move on to the next one. Today is gone, we move on to Tuesday night and we go again. But that was good, well done, good effort.
We're here with George Smith, our latest signing at striker. You didn't even start, you came in and scored 2. How are you feeling?
No, I'm buzzing. Most of all got the 3 points, but I knew Richo got his hat-trick on Wednesday, so I had to come on and get a goal, and happily I did.
Is that why you had to get the goals?
No, I had to get the goals to win the game. That's the main thing, get the 3 points on the board, and then we go again next.
And so, yes, guys, this is where the video is going to be wrapped up. Me and Stampy are now on the pitch. George Smith, 2 goals and his first official goal in his hashtag non-league season.
He told me he's going to do the Mbappe celebration. I don't know. Watch the replay back. He goes. He told me on the bench before he went on, listen, if I score, that's what I'm doing. And he's done it twice.
Very good. But guys, this is where we're currently sitting in the league. Things are on the up. And last outro, Stampy, we spoke about momentum in regards to taking it to this game. So where are we taking the momentum next to?
We are taking it straight to our midweek fixture on Tuesday, the 20th of August, straight to St. Margaret's FC away from home. I mean, listen, it's going to be another great test, but you know what they say, we move, we go again. I just want to see exactly the same what I saw today, that drive, that passion, that desire. I want to see that next game. Decent.
But guys, if you have enjoyed this video, be sure to drop it a like. Subscribe if you are new and click that notification bell. And as always, Stampy,
don't forget to hashtag.